We live in a world of excess. More is better, they say, but Stoics teach us differently. Simplicity is strength. Enough is power. The more you have, the more you need, the more you want, the less you find peace. Simplicity frees you. It clears the mind. It calms the soul. The Stoics didn't want everything. They wanted enough. Enough to live well. Enough to be content. Enough to be free. Freedom is not in having, but in wanting less. The desire for more is a chain that binds your mind and heart. Simplicity is breaking those chains. It's choosing what matters and letting go of the rest. The Stoics lived simply, not because they had to, but because they chose to. They found joy in little things, not in endless chasing. They valued wisdom, not wealth, character, not comfort. They taught that peace comes from accepting enough, not from gaining more. You don't need more to be happy. You need less to be free. Simplicity teaches you to focus on what truly matters, to let go of distractions, of noise, of excess, to live with purpose, not with clutter, to build strength, not weight. The Stoic way of enough is a path to freedom, a path to peace, a path to strength. When you embrace simplicity, you gain control over your desires, over your mind, over your life. Simplicity is not weakness. It is power under control. It takes strength to say no to the endless wants, to the constant pull of more, to choose enough. When the world screams for excess, it means knowing what you truly need, not what you think you want. It means living with purpose, not just passing time. It means mastering yourself, not being mastered by your desires. The Stoics believe that true strength is self-mastery, and self-mastery begins with simplicity. When your mind is free from clutter, you see clearly, you act wisely, you don't get lost in the noise and the distractions. You focus on what's essential. Enough is not about scarcity. It's about sufficiency. It's not settling for less. It's choosing what's enough to thrive. Simplicity brings clarity. It brings peace. It lets you be present with yourself, with others. The less you chase, the more you find, because simplicity teaches contentment. Contentment is not giving up, it's rising above the endless hunger for more. It's being satisfied, not complacent. It's grateful, not greedy. The Stoics taught us to look inward, to find enough within, not to depend on things outside. Things come and go, but your mind, your soul, your character, these are your true possessions. Simplicity protects them by keeping your desires in check. When you live simply, you gain freedom from fear, fear of losing, fear of missing out, because you know you have enough, enough to be strong, enough to be happy, enough to be free. Simplicity teaches patience. It shows you that waiting is part of strength. When you chase more, you want it now. You become restless, anxious, but enough teaches you to wait, to build slowly, to trust the process. You learn to value quality over quantity, to cherish what you have instead of craving what you don't. The Stoics knew that excess leads to distraction, to weakness. They lived with what they needed, not what they desired. They focused on virtue, not vanity. Simplicity means less noise, less stress, less chaos. It means more peace, more clarity, more power. When you live simply, you protect your energy, your focus, your mind. You don't waste it on things that don't matter. You don't get pulled in every direction. You stand firm. You stay grounded. Simplicity is a shield against the chaos of life. It helps you resist the temptation to buy more, to do more, to be more than you need to be. Because true strength is knowing when to stop, when to say enough. Enough is a boundary, a limit that protects you. It's the line that keeps your soul safe. Without enough, you are lost. Chasing shadows, running in circles. With enough, you are free. Standing tall, moving forward. The Stoics remind us that we are not slaves to our desires. We are masters when we choose simplicity. Simplicity helps you see what truly deserves your attention, not the flashy, not the urgent, but the essential. It's easy to get caught up in chasing more stuff, more status, more distractions. But the Stoics teach us to focus on what feeds the soul, not the ego. Simplicity is a practice, a daily choice to clear the clutter, to say no, to focus on less. It's not about deprivation. It's about liberation. Liberation from the noise. Liberation from desire. Liberation from overwhelm. When you live simply, you make space for what matters, for love, for growth, for purpose. You protect your mind from becoming a battleground between endless wants and limited time. Simplicity is a form of respect for yourself, for your energy, for your life. The Stoics believed that happiness is found in living according to nature, and nature is simple. The sun rises, the seasons change, life flows. Simplicity is aligning with that flow, not fighting against it, not complicating what is simple. When you embrace simplicity, you embrace strength. Strength to choose, strength to let go, strength to live well. Enough is not a limit. It's a liberation. It frees you from needing approval, from chasing illusions. It frees you to be present, to be yourself, to be whole. Simplicity is the path to a strong mind, a calm heart, a free soul. Simplicity is a form of courage, the courage to stand against the tide, to say no when everyone else says yes, to choose less when more is the trend. It's easy to get lost in the noise of modern life, endless options, Constant stimulation, unnecessary complexity, the Stoics teach us to resist. To return to what matters, they teach us to focus on character, on virtue, on purpose. Simplicity strips away the excess, reveals what is real, what is lasting. It helps you see through illusions of wealth, of status, of superficial success. Simplicity is not about poverty. It's about clarity, about living with intention and depth. When you live simply, you free yourself from distractions, from confusion, from regret. You make room for peace, for joy, for meaning. The Stoics knew that enough is powerful, because when you have enough, you stop chasing, you start living, you stop reacting, you start choosing, you stop fearing, you start trusting. Simplicity is strength, because it is freedom, freedom from want, freedom from fear, freedom from chaos. When you live with enough, you live with power. Power over your mind, power over your choices, power over your life. Simplicity trains your mind to be clear, to be focused, to be calm. It teaches you to resist the pull of excess, the lure of distraction. It builds discipline, because choosing enough requires strength every day, every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you. You build power every time you let go of what you don't need. You gain freedom. Simplicity is a daily practice, not a one-time decision. It asks for patience, for mindfulness, for courage, but the rewards are real. A life less cluttered, a mind less burdened, a heart more peaceful. The Stoics lived simply, but they lived fully. They knew that strength was not in possessions, but in self-control, not in power over others, but power over self. They sought enough, not excess, because they knew that enough is all you need. Enough is the foundation on which freedom is built, on which happiness is built, on which a meaningful life is built. So ask yourself today, what is enough? Enough possessions? Enough time? Enough effort? Enough love? Don't chase more. Chase enough, because in enough, you find strength. In enough, you find peace. In enough, you find freedom.